Hi everyone, welcome to What to Play Next, bring everything that is awesome in gaming. I do mean awesome. We got fully funded for Retro Blast. Sure, you've heard that a couple times by now. But I wanted to get into really old gaming. So this was it. If you were a sci-fi fan, this was everything to you back in the day. Star Control 2, Star Control 1 was awesome. Star Control 2 brought a little bit more to the table. So, what you do is you go through and you're exploring a star system. Hold on. Exploring a star system. You can do, you know, you had all sorts of, let me see if I can turn down the epicness on the music. There we go. I personally think that the retro audio brings something to the table. I get the occasional complaint from my indie crowd. I do understand. I really do. It's tough because the really big fans of the games really want to hear that sort of thing and get the retro blast. So we do try to give that to them. They were higher pitched than you're used to listening to, so let's look at our manifest. Do we have any cargo? Not really. So this is where your money is. This was an awesome strategy game because it lets you play with money. I'm gonna see if I can download Caesar, because that's another one that lets you do that. And it was really just like amazing to us that, you know, you couldn't, it's hard to explain, that you couldn't, you know, screw around with your funds during a lot of strategy. You know, you could buy certain buildings and so on, but you couldn't really do much else. So that was tough, you know? Hold on one second. I just jammed myself. There we are. Exit menu, cargo device. No devices yet. So we are going to go ahead and steer here. What we want to hit is Earth. You actually had to navigate your ship. When you did hit forward, it went forward. So you had to, we're trying to hit Earth, which is all kinds of fun. I know I wanted to enter orbit. Bloody hell. Alright. So, arcade aspects, it kept them and it used them to navigate, which was really just, I can't explain enough how interesting this game was to people. So this is our starship. We encounter an alien race right away. Attention interloper! This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of the ur-quan. It's the bad guys. You're trespassing within ur-quan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason. Nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated, so they park a space station. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions. It is therefore deemed to be independent. You know, that's bad. We can't have that. This is not permissible, only subservience shall be tolerated. So they plunge you right into the action. This drone now leaves to inform the ur-quan of your transgressions. You have like 5 minutes. You're commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the ur-quan, which obviously we're not going to do. Disobedience will be punished. God, I hope so. You want to know what? I hope so, buddy. So we're gonna go check out Earth. We're back from a long voyage. You don't want to hit the sun, etc. So that one was a little bit tough to get used to. Space combat functions the same way, so you want to get a hold of how your ship navigates very quickly. It was like Star Control in that you could explore the planets, and some of them had money and so on, or, you know, like worthwhile stuff on there. So let's scan it for minerals. We've got a couple places in there. We've got biological. Are there any signs of life? That's a good one. So we'll try and hit up signs of life first and see what's going on with that. Your landing vehicle is super cool. We have whatever this is. Pick up some iron, whatever that is. Isn't particularly bothering me. So it looks like you really are just able to scavenge here. Earth is pretty much a dead planet at this point. Something horrible happened. So we're just gonna grab some money and go. We have droids here, they don't look familiar. Aluminum. But as far as cash, we're gonna need it, so... Happening. This is happening. I think I do wrap around to the other side. Alright. There's sometimes hostile life, so you get to deal with that. It's a fun one. Executive decisions, you know, you gotta make them. It's really cool to be the captain of your own ship, and this definitely gave you a sense of place. By immediately plunging you into this conflict between races. We don't know who the ur-quan are, unless you've played, you know, one, obviously. So how do I go back to the ship thing? You can shoot. Forgot all about that. Yeah, there's gonna be a button. H for home, okay. There's, oh, dude, there was hold on. You have only so much for landing. I feel bad, I'm using up my fuel here on the tour. Don't learn from my mistake there, sweetheart. Cool. Okay, so report from the surface. We've discovered an alien base and have explored its interior. The installation must have been abandoned many years ago. Great care has been taken to make it appear active. Life support systems are functioning. Fusion generators are at full output, and robotic construction vehicles have been programmed to roam the surface, bulldozing moon dust in random piles. In addition, we found the installation's hyperwave locked into transmit mode, endlessly playing the same alien reporting. Although we cannot translate the message, our xenotech, Ensign Rigby, believes that the message is some sort of alert or mayday broadcast. The base is filled with useful materials and equipment. We will scavenge as much as we can and bring it aboard immediately. End of report. I don't remember what happens if you approach the space station, so I'm probably gonna die. So I'm good at that. So let's go ahead and approach the space station. I had that this was Earthen. I remembered us making contact with our people quickly. This has been a long time ago since I played this. Yes! Attention unidentified space vessel. Happy to see you, sir. I'm Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth. Our hyperwave broadcasts are extremely weak. Situation critical, energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? So they haven't sent them supplies. Repeat, are you the resupply ship? The Starship Destroyer ready to... Slave planet, hierarchy resupply, what's going on here? Look, I don't know who you are or why you're here. Right now, the only thing I'm worried about is saving the lives of the 1,900 men and women aboard this starbase. Right now, you're our only hope. I can't keep the transmitter on too much longer. We need the power for heat and air. So they're in a hard way. So if you don't have any radioactives on board your vessel, please get some and bring them back before it's too late. Where can we find the radioactive elements? Fastest way would be to land on Mercury. So at least it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Scour the surface for deposits. So you immediately land in Crisis. You are going to have to fight, apparently. There's some sort of inhospitable environment there. I don't remember if there's, you know, an alien race or whatever. I'll make sure to mention this the next time we talk with our masters. Thanks, man. I'm sure they'll reward you. I am not so sure, friend. We are obviously going to start, I mean, if you somehow manage to miss this, we are obviously going to start a rebellion. The graphics are standard, but just for the time they were beautifully done, because it's so simple. Mercury is the first planet, right? This is so embarrassing. Mars is the second. I know things. I know all about them. So you are using fuel as you travel. You do want to cut down on that. The easiest way to do that is to go broadside to any planet. That's why I'm steering a little bit janky. So we're going to scan. We need radioactive material, which are these large deposits here. So we're going to go ahead and land there. Dispatch right here. It's too bad because there's gold and stuff. I kind of vaguely recall it being a bad idea to screw around with that. But we will pick up one. See what kind of damage we take. It might actually have been faster to go the other way. Oh yeah, there it is. And it blew up my ship. So we can dispatch, but I lost my, I'm gonna have to load a game. Because I lost my radioactive materials, so we'll just drop right in there and then have them. This is kind of the reason why it lets you do things like skip how fast you're going for text and so on, because you do have permadeath. That's a mission failure. I no longer have the radioactive materials. You do want to just drop on there and get them, and they let you learn the hard way. So we'll grab those. Mineral, exit scan, energy. Okay, mineral. Dispatch, we want to just drop right here. What's the red one? Is that also... I have no brains whatsoever. None. Even less brains. Okay, so I'm full off this minute again, so we'll just head back to base. Alright, exit. We're gonna navigate. You excited? And then what I'll do is go to game and just speed up my text speech. Settings. Reading. Just gonna crank that puppy. I can read that fast, so I'm not super worried. Save game. You know, I compulsively save in DOS and I hadn't, so it's interesting. It's not a bad idea to do that after like literally every, you know, interaction. In a game like this, DOS games were unforgiving. They did not care. You would just die and that was it. If you were 3 dungeon levels higher, nobody cared. There was no caring. So we're gonna have to go encounter the ur-quan. They're gonna blah 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 us. You can actually dodge this probe. Really great graphics for the time, like I said. They're standard by, you know, what we consider, but for the time, really great. Not really much in the way of discoveries on Earth, so given that I'm going to get that out of the spaceship, unless they tell me otherwise, I'll just, you know, talk to this guy. We're ready to transfer them. What will you give us? Sorry, Captain, your message was garbled. Okay. So we're just going to give it to them. Obviously, these are humans. Okay, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is back on green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online. What kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain? Captain Ginger of the Starship Destroyer. We're the survivors of the Star Control Science and Research Team to the Vela Star System. Star Control Science. I served as a Star Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers on the ur-quan. If there had been any scientific mission, I would have heard about it. So it's Star Control 1. It's no big deal. You know, come to think of it, there were some rumors that Corridor 9, the Special Operations Division, were doing some hush-hush operation near Anderson. For the Vela Star System, I'll be in the right direction. So, Captain, if what you say is true, how do you explain that huge alien starship you're flying? Why are you here and what do you want from us? We returned to Earth to give you technological secrets of the precursors, help you fight the hierarchy, fight the ur-quan, win back our freedom? I remember having such thoughts myself once long ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsing slave shield overhead. Day and night we gazed at the impenetrable wall, as though the sheer power of our hatred would bring it down. Over the years I spent so much of my time struggling down on the surface under the shield, later up here trying to keep the station alive, I forgot what it means to be free. I hate our ur-quan masters. Now here you are, in an alien ship of unknown power, offering me your assistance to fight against the hierarchy again. Captain, your offer is intriguing. Tempted to think that with your advanced precursor technology, you can somehow crack the Earth's slave shield and reassemble the Alliance. This time win the war. Consider the consequences should we fail. The ur-quan won't punish us. They'll exact gruesome retribution on Earth as well. Before I commit this station to help you attack the ur-quan and accept the risk of annihilation, I have to be sure that you and your ship have what it takes. I'll make you a deal. Eliminate the alien base on the moon, get rid of that threat, and I'll seriously consider your offer. What details do you have? After the ur-quan erected the slave shield, they decided to leave a contingent of combat ships close to Earth. I didn't see any of those when we went to the moon. Sure, they're still on the surface of the moon. Pick up a constant stream of alien broadcasts. That's a dummy. I guess we'll go take care of that. There are probably a dozen spathio looters and Ilrath. So there were these two contingents, and one of them was under the ur-quan. And the other one, it was a more science-based, you know, interspecies relationship. So you're going to run into more of them if you're familiar with Star Control 1. Or if you're not, you know, meet them for the first time. I hate it when I do this. I warned you. You're dealing with not space. So like I said, the best thing you can do is hit it broadside, because it's the easiest way to maneuver, so. Okay, so we're going to land here. Scan for anything biological. There's the biological. We want energy source. Pop up some minerals for me. Dispatch it near the base. So we'll just drop down here. Pretty off course. It's whatever. So we discover the alien base. Just blow it up. We head back. It's fine. Navigate back over. Tell them we won. Later games like Mass Effect appear to have been based off of this paradigm. Have you dealt with the base? Protect the moon base and complete. It was abandoned. We'll just admit it. I'll be darned. All these years we've been listening to incoherent broadcasts we've never even guessed. Long-range sensors show a ship. Peter identifies it as the Ilrath Avenger class. You gotta fight on your hands. Wait until it's point blank range. That's good. By the fetid breath of the dark twin Kazoon, human and an alien starship, when I intercepted the ur-quan drone, lured ahead an unidentified starship, I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human. Here's a human in an arms bar. Oh my god, we're in violation of the oath of fealty? You're gonna punish Earth for it? Present them with the twisted wreckage of my ship and my many charred corpses. Surrender, foul alien creature, or you will be annihilated. Fool. As alien as your ship, there's few on board. The vessel is undercrewed in our cloak of darkness. We still have more than enough power to kill you all. This is horrible. Well, how do I shoot, you know? What's this? Do I have any weapons on board that? We'll solo him. Oh, this is gonna go poorly. So obviously I have to remember how to fight. I don't remember how to shoot. Alright. There we go. We'll just stay pointed right at you. And open up. So we're gonna have to fight our way through them. I completely forgot which button was shoot, so that put me at a very slight disadvantage. Either way, link in the description below. So if you love this game, you know, if you love this sort of exploration, we can land on the planets, you can actually, you know, go interact with alien races. You don't even technically have to stay here, but you'll run out of fuel, so you can, you know, explore your way around if you're that sort of sci-fi geek. We love that sort of thing. It's totally cool and it lets you feel immersed. That's down there. Also down there is Gamer Grind. Gamer coffee shipped to your door. So we love them. They bring a cool experience to your morning, and they'll put your logo on merch for like nothing bucks, or you can support the Pirate Queen. Tell everyone about what to play next. We love when you guys tell everyone about our channel, and we love hearing from you. KOFI, down in the description below, you can buy this chick a coffee $1, make me smile. Got anything cool like gold on here? You can sell stuff. We run into a trader race later, as I'm sure you're familiar with if you've played the game. If not, it's been, you know, a new experience. It's like nothing bucks on GOG. So if you like this little sort of arcade and etc., then it's fun to play around with. All of our social media links are down there. Totally free to hit up Twitter. We have a great indie dev community there. Hit us up on Facebook, VK, everything. We have literally everything, but mostly like, subscribe, comment. It's totally free. Make sure that subscribe button is the right color and hit the bell so that way you know what's going on. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride, and we'll see you in the next video.